Good morning! It is day 85. Yesterday was a weird day. I just didn't really have much motivation at all yesterday. I'm not getting those little senses of achievement, little passes and stuff. It's weird terrain. Yeah, legs were a little tired. So it was down, kept going down the valley, climbed up a hill. First part of the hill was clear of snow, and then it was snow the rest of the day. Yeah, there were ups and there were downs, but there was a valley to go around. But nothing spectacular, nothing definitive. So there's no real sense of achievement like going over the passes is. Yeah, I'm losing my enthusiasm, I think. It's just, I need a break is number one. It's been a hard month. And that last section was really hard, and then not having a break after it left that sort of half day. So, yeah, just something I need to be aware of and try and look for the positives and things. Today, in about 7 miles, I cross, I think it's Everts Pass. Right now I'm doing a big hill. Nice way to start the day. Yeah, and then it's more of the just little ups and downs and in and around the hills and that. It's nothing really big or yeah, nothing really to aim for. Yeah, that's the day today. Sorry, I'm not my usual enthusiastic self. It's just blah. Definitely need a good break. I think in South Lake Tahoe I'm probably going to take 2 or 3 days and just really have a good break. Yeah, so here's the panorama. Trees, trees, trees. So once again I am zigzagging through pine trees on the side of a hill. Seems to be a common theme of this section. So yeah, there you have it. Coming into a little open bit. Now here's your panorama. Very patchy snow now. In the valleys it's thick, but up higher it's not. There's a lake in there. There you go, and then that's where I've just come from, through the forest. I think that is the pass I'm heading for. So it's just very gently climbing, but it's on steep slopes. So if I'm on the trail like this, it's going to be fine. If it's going to be on snow, it's going to be on a very steep slope. Okay, out of the snow line, and I have a little section of dirt trail to get me through to the saddle. So pretty pleased with that. And some views. Apart from trees, it's beautiful. Oh hey, I get an even further view out that way. Cool. So here is the saddle. And it's called the Saddle Above Noble Lake. So it doesn't really have its own name. Not quite in the wilderness with this fence that I have to go through. But that's life. It's a bit of a shovel head there for some reason. Alright, and then the views this side. It's not looking very white. Whoa. Wow. Even in the trees it doesn't look to be a huge amount of snow. Interesting. I'm still up at over 9,000 feet. Well, we'll see. There's a little lake and it actually has some water in it. This is pretty cool. Trail winds down. Yee-hee! Looks cool. A few snow patches in the gullies to negotiate, but mainly clear. Nice. Flowers. These ones aren't quite open yet, but soon. And some yellow ones. Wow, it really does zigzag. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Slow way to get down, but I am not complaining. Would have been a lot quicker if I'd just gone straight down the snow. But if my philosophy is, if there is trail, I take it. If this trail was completely covered in snow, like this snowbank, then I would have come down that gully because it would have been the safer option. But because I have snow, which is largely clear, I take it. Here's a before shot of the snow, and I'll take one once I'm across, showing the edging that I've been doing across. That's what it looks like when I finish. I've been edging. This snow's actually not too bad. It has been taking about 3 steps to do it. Now, I mentioned my toes got sore doing steps and pin shot. That's because it was face-in steps. When I'm edging, my feet don't get sore at all. I did a lesson a long time ago. But as a reminder, with the edging, is it's kicking and it's using the outside heel. If I'm using that foot, and it's slicing into the snow, and that creates a nice firm step, and you put a little bit of your weight, hold, and then transfer your full weight onto it. And then with the other foot, it's the inside heel that does the bulk of the work, and that makes sure that your feet don't get sore. So it's just a kicking forward motion using that, and then let it consolidate and then transfer your weight. So that's what I did all the way along here, and it turns what's a steep, scary slope into a fine slope. These trees, this is so interesting. Yeah, have a look underneath, see how the branches have all twisted as they're growing. So cool. This is one of the bits I was looking on the map last night going, oh no, this is gonna be awful. Steep slope, it's gonna take ages. And instead, I'm getting beautiful trees, nice, easy walking, apart from the few snow patches. Yeah, I was expecting the whole thing to be like this snow. So very, very happy. That's it for the trail for a while. Back to the snow. I think it clears again slightly lower down. Post Noble Canyon that way, PCT that way. It's a trail back onto steep snow slopes. I think it winds around, then it starts climbing up, and it's going across quite high and just keeps climbing. On this side of the valley, it's back to mixed snow and track, mainly snow, steep slopes. Oh, I enjoyed the other side for a while it lasted, which wasn't long. You're crossing so many of these snow slopes, you start to get blasé after a while, and it does pay every now and again to look down and realise that if you slip, it's a long, long way down there. So, keep paying attention. I heard my first slip. I just need to switch on a bit more. I am just so lethargic today. I was able to use my hiking pole just to slow myself down, so when I didn't pick up too much speed, got to the bottom here and I was able to stop. Just stupid. Absolutely no other reason, just not paying enough attention. Alright, still climbing. This hill is taking absolutely forever. I don't know how long it's taken to do the last mile. I just want this hill finished. It's just sick of it. Definitely need a break. So I might stop and have an early lunch and stock up on lollies and try and wake myself up so I don't slip again. Alright, continuing on. Side sloping across to there. You can see the track, just more side slope, more side slope. Good thing is I've only got, I think, about 0.3 of a mile left on the side of this hill. Yay! Alright, what are my views like? Yeah, they're alright. Nice mountains over there. It's starting to look quite green on those hills now. Alright, another slope. Okay, I am now done with this side of the hill. And I now get to do the same thing on this side of the hill. I'm now going along the hill, however I'm dropping slightly and dropping down to Everts Pass, which I think is about 3 miles away. Yeah, I just get to change the angle that I'm on. I am still having to side slope along the sides of these hills. Wow. To my new hill that I'm now going to go along the side of. Woo! Did want to linger long when the snow heats up. See all the rocks that are falling down? Coming down. So that's it. Not pausing any longer. Keeping on going. I'm going to that saddle. So it's continuing around the side of the hill to the saddle. There's the saddle. Nearly there. Just a few more steep slopes to cross. Prince. It was someone, it's a dog, it's someone walking their dog, and they finish right there and turn around and go back again. Well, this is Everts Pass. Not really much to it. That's where I've come from. There is traffic. Francine and Chris up there, they neat couple to talk to. Gave me some Lindt chocolate, took my rubbish. Yeah, and finally on a dirt trail for a little while at least. Won't be long. So I stopped to have lunch with Chris and Francine, and enjoying the fruits of sitting with them. Look at this fresh fruit. I'm taking so long to eat it because it's great. So there's Chris and Sky and Francine enjoying the view, and this is a beautiful view to sit and have lunch at. Look at that. And thankfully the horrible snowmobiles are quiet for a fraction of a second. Lake with water. Hoo-hoo-hoo! It's the Kennett's Lakes. Wow! That's amazing. Alright, and dirt trail. I've just come down, it was pure snow. But dropped down to this cute little sheltered patch where I have dirt trail and a liquid lake. Pretty cool. The lake edge to actually see, look at that water. Oh, Pretty cool, the steep mountain up there. Alright, and continuing on the trail for a little while. It's about to turn to snow again, but I made the most of it. Pretty along here with all the flowers. Lots of different shades. Yeah, this one's really bright compared to the others. And that one's quite white. Alright. That's a neat lake. Still in the process of thawing out. It's a sign. Mokiloom. I'm assuming it says wilderness area. Alright. So this is just going around above that lake that I saw for a while. It's really still hard navigation because it's quite soft contours. There's nothing hard and fast to be able to look at and navigate off. Cool mountain. About to go around the corner and go between two big rocky outcrops. Ooh, these are going to be flowering soon too. So that's the way I've come from. There's the lake I saw. I was over there somewhere. So there's the lake. And if you look in this direction, then looks like summer. Well, spring, as opposed to the snow. But it's just because of the side of the hill I'm on. Once I change over the other side of the hill, I will be back to snow. Hey, buttercups! Well, that's what I would call them in New Zealand. Look at this. Green and flowers. And I'm back to snow. Oh, I can actually see the track in the distance. It goes up and over that hill. Wow. So I head around the hill and then join up where I can see and across. Shrubs is flowering. Cute little delicate yellow flowers. That rock is. Right, so that's the pass there. Well, the saddle. That's another one down. And another new one. So I've made it over top, and this is worth a panorama. What neat looking mountains. Love this rocky areas. Okay, so I am dropping down the hill, crossing the creek, going along, slowly climbing this one, and then I think in the saddle there is where I cross over, and then it will be going along the side of the big one in the background. So that looks interesting. We'll see what the trail's like. No trail this side, but the far side has patches of trail. As you can see, it's back in snow on this side. That hill, it's only a little hill, weird colour. Still in a really rocky area. I'm guessing it gets windy here. All the trees are facing that way. Alright, back down to the trail. Neat rocks. I think if you're a geologist, you'd be having fun in this area. All the different colours of the rocks and the soil, different types of rocks. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, this is the saddle. Oh, there we go. I got a sign. Pennsylvania Creek or Racer Pacer Creek. Okay, alright. I'm dropping down quite sharply to the valley and then going around the side of this big hill. And this is the rest of the view from here. So, leaving summer and back into winter. Stream crossing, but we're going to go up a little bit further on the snowbanks. And then the trail's just up there. Just there. Back on this side of the valley and back to majority dirt and just snow patches. As opposed to the other side of the hill where, well, coming down it was solid snow. There was no patches of track. Yeah, alright. I think I climb as I go around the side of this big steep hill. Yeah. Saw a deer bounding away. Oh, wow. First day when I'm starting to get into the open, away from the snow and see the wildlife. Yeah, one time's deer. It's disappeared now. Hey, I just looked up. Cool. Very rocky and beautiful mature trees. That's the way I've come. And some more white flowers now. Right. I think I'm nearly at the higher point. The colour of the moss on the tree. Got little weeny ones and then starting to get more mature and then all grown up, but a beautiful vibrant green. These are interesting. The flowers are growing at the bottom of the plant as opposed to on top, and it's not just that one, it's all of these ones. Yeah, there's another one. There's a baby one. Yeah, on the side of the hill, and I think I see the trail going up to the saddle there. It continues to be majority dirt, small patches of snow to get across. Ones like that, and not a lot of snow in sight, which is lovely. And snow patches like that as well, which I've just come across. Alright, so loving the dirt. Beautiful trees. Alright, so that's the saddle up there. You can see the track winding around the dirt. Right, these little ones, these are like pom-poms. Cute. Alright, nearly there. Oh, that's the way I've just come from. And that is the way I'm going. And that looks a lot less snow. Woohoo! Still snow in the shaded parts and down in the valleys. But the hills are looking good. Like this one. Bear. Alright. Flowers all over the ground. Hey. Alright. Unfortunately, it's back to sidle around the side of this hill and then up to the saddle there. And there will be snow on this slope. This is a sheltered slope, so it's not going to be fun. Expected. This slope is all snow and it is going to be at least a mile of sidling on the side of the snow. I made it. I was over there and now I'm at the saddle and track goes around and then I'm going to drop down. As soon as I've dropped down, then I'm going to find somewhere to camp. It's It's a bit too windy to camp up here. No snowy mountains. Wow. So most of the panorama is no snowy mountains. Oh, lovely clear area. Hello again, snow. At least I'm gonna drop down soon. Raymond Lake is that way, and PCT that way. Look at the view. Alright, I'm gonna start. Come from there. Still lots of mountains and still lots of snow, but look at these huge cliffs here. Bit hard to see in this light. See if I can zoom in and get them a bit clearer. Massive cliffs. Alright, down I go. Long zigs and long zags. Definitely taking the time to get me down, but I am not complaining because it is a dirt trail and not snow, and it means I can look at the beautiful views while I'm walking. The route, and it goes down there, and then goes on the far side, and then around this hill into the next valley, and then around that hill and over the saddle there. So pretty much the next flat stop, the next flat spot is where I am stopping. Camp here, but there's an ant's nest right in the middle, so I'll keep looking. That's me, that's flat enough. Hee-hee. That's it for the night. So this is the view. I'm sitting in my tent, and this is the view that I'm getting. And that's the sun going down behind the mountain. Pretty cool. Loving the view. It's nice being camped up high for a change. And now I get the beautiful colours. The sky is just starting to redden up now, or go orange now. So pretty. Look at that. Look at the silhouette of the hills. They're just so sharp. Well, rounded and sticking up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Once again, this is just me sitting in my tent. Really happy with that. That's cool. Colours are changing slightly, but still absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. Look at that. Do you like my three-tone tan? So I got up to where I'm wearing my gaiters, my snow gaiters. Then it goes up to where my short gaiters were. And then my socks. And the other tan line is from my walking poles. On both hands, nice strap across the back of the hand.